Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Before we get started, I want to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person to snap these awesome high-res pictures. Seriously, show Ryan some love in the comments below. Without him, this series literally would not be possible. Now, if you're looking to pre-order your very own copy of Harley, the standard or artisan version, I've popped some links to Pop Collectibles in the description, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. When you're pre-ordering Hot Toys from Pop, you can either pay the full amount right up front, or leave a deposit and fix up the balance when the piece releases. If you're heading down that way, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button so you're notified as soon as brand new DC content goes live. Now, unfortunately, they didn't put the artisan version of Harley on display at Secret Base. She's somewhere else in the world at some kind of event or convention or something. So all we have to talk about today is the sculpted hair one. But we can talk about the face sculpt, how the hair frames the head. The only thing that's different between the two releases is that we've got wool hair on one and we've got sculpted hair on the other, so bear that in mind. Accessories. Asymmetrical sculpts, gloved hands for the left, standard hands for the right, but we've got rings and painted fingernails. The sculpt for the gloves look good. I wouldn't be surprised if the gloved hands are all reuse, but the wrinkling on the knuckles, the skin texture for the ungloved hands, these look significantly better than what we got with the first version of Harley ages ago. So I reckon some of these hand sculpts are brand new. Like I said, those gloves, they come across as reuse to me. Even the array of gestures, they look pretty much identical, but I could be wrong on that. It's been a very long time since I've switched out the hands on my 1/6 scale Suicide Squad Harley. And speaking of which, how do we feel about this? Them giving us a 2.0 of one of their most popular releases of all time for DC. That first Harley, she sold out pretty quickly. She skyrocketed in price on the aftermarket. Now we've got this one that's pretty much better in every single way, and comes with even the mallet that I'm 99% sure was an exclusive with the first release. And the mallet looks great. The chipped effect around the front there, the printing for the writing around the edge, no complaints with that mallet. This display base is interesting. I like the broken glass at the back, very J&D-esque. The sculpt work for the concrete, the grill off to one side, but that little piece of glass is very clever. You can have it hanging off the edge of the base. There's this clear peg coming out the bottom of it. The reason why that's there is you can remove the clear pole at the back of the base and instead insert that extra piece of glass to cover up the peg port. I will be displaying her with some kind of grabber, waist clamp, or crotch grabber because she's got high-heeled boots on, and the base is not a completely flat, even surface because of the glass, as well as the sculpt work for the crevices for the concrete bits. So likely she'll be a little bit tricky to stand and to have be stable on this square footprint display base. But I do like the way it looks and the fact that they give you options. Alright, let's talk about seamless. So first of all, the stockings look so much better than the first time. They didn't actually give us stockings back then. It was a sheer material with the stocking detail printed over the top, so the tattoos weren't super visible. We also had ugly visible knee joints on the 1.0. Neither of those things are issues with this. They figured out, because of the advent of medical silicone in 1/6 scale, how to do tattoos on seamless bodies. And I'm so grateful for that, because now we can get figures of Harley Quinn that look so much more realistic. They've tightened up The blue and red pants she's wearing, still that glittery effect on them, but last time folks complained that they were too big and too baggy, almost diaper-esque. We'll see if the tighter look makes it through production. And there's more tattoos underneath her shirt and underneath her pants. Speaking of the t-shirt, even that is an improvement. They've thinned down the fabric. You can see the weave, the individual strands. It's so thin, in fact, that you can make out the bra underneath it, which number one is movie accurate, and number two was not something that was visible through the shirt on the 1.0. They went with a much thicker fabric, and while the printing was serviceable with that, this t-shirt looks significantly better. She comes with a waist clamp. Seamless body plus waist clamp. I'm not a fan of that, because the pressure being put on her waist by that clamp, it will leave indentations on her seamless body, even through the t-shirt. So be very careful if you're using it. But you just saw that hand, the skin texture looks insanely good on it. The bat looks better this time. There's a gloss for the main body of it. Then a matte finish for the grip, a lot of texture. The writing was legible last time. You could sit down and read it. You'd need some magnifying glasses to do that, but this also looks pretty legible. Even that texture on that grip, it looks like real fabric. It could be, but I'm not sure yet. The cuffs poking out from her jacket sleeves, they will be removable. You can install the other ones if you so choose. And the jacket, it looks a little bit thinner this time. They might have taken some padding out of it, thinned down the shoulder pad area, and it fits the body better. The bag, vacuum metallized chrome, this might be the only thing, except for the gloved hands, that is identical to the first release. Now, this head sculpt. What did you do to the eyes, Hot Toys? Whoever posed this at Secret Base, they're not looking in the same direction, and she's got that dead-eyed stare look because there's no white underneath the pupils and irises. She looks crazy, but not in a good kind of Harley Quinn way, just in a we didn't pose the eyes right way. So try and ignore the eyes if possible. The sculpt work, the skin texture, the wrinkles around the mouth giving her that smirk, and the line work on the lips, the tattoo, the smudged makeup. This, when the eyes are posed right, looks so good. The promo pics prove that. But is it better than the 1.0? With the open mouth expression, no moving eyes, that's a downgrade, no option for artisan, but that crazy whimsical expression was special. It was different. They don't usually do stuff like that. This stoic, subtle smirk is more along the lines of what they usually give us. So it's down to personal preference. I'm going to keep my 1.0 so I have that head sculpt available if I want to swap between the two, but honestly, I kind of wish they'd have just included both head sculpts with both versions. Is artisan worth it? I'm going artisan, but the sculpted hair is still more than serviceable, and one benefit with the sculpted hair is the ponytails might just be articulated. Now I'm going to pre-order mine from Pop Collectibles. I've popped a link to their site in the description, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video.